Yeah.
Fode, please go ahead with the roll call.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Let me just. All right. Can anyone hear? Okay, thank you very much. Everyone can hear me now. So I start the roll call. Efa Togo. Efa Togo. Efa Togo.
Efa Togo present.
Okay. AEP Mali.
Present.
AEP Mali.
Present.
Thank you. Asfa Beni.
Asfa Benin present.
Sef OUBVRC. Sefam Burkina Faso.
Sefam Burkina Faso present.
GPSC Ghana.
For the DRC contacted me with the technical, so take note.
Sorry?
DRC contacted with the technical, so take note of that.
GPSC Ghana.
GPSC Ghana present.
KEFSA Kenya.
KEFSA Kenya present.
NAPS SL.
NAPS SL Sierra Leone present.
TAPSA Tanzania.
TAPSA Tanzania present.
UPSA Uganda.
UPSA Uganda present.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson. We now proceed.
How many full members do we have voting? Fode, you are muted.
10.
Okay, so we have 10 full members present and voting. We'll go ahead with the nomination of the chairperson. What we're going to do is we're going to give about 3 minutes for everybody to go through the nomination forms. When the 3 minutes is done, we'll give the nominee another 3 minutes to give motivation on his form before we proceed to asking questions before we move on with the voting. So you have roughly about 7 to 10 minutes to go through each nomination form, which I think it's enough time because we ask them to limit us as much as possible. So they are usually short, about 2-3 pages in 10 minutes. I think all of us can do that. So whilst our time starts now. When the 3 minutes is over, our letters will have the nominee for the chairperson position give his motivation for another 3 minutes. Then we can proceed to whatever is next. Sorry, I forgot about this. I'll propose any full member to resume the standing orders. Any proposal to resume standing orders? Any proposal to resume standing orders? No one? Kesa Kenya, any seconder? Any seconder? GPSA Ghana, okay, standing orders have been resumed. So our time starts now. We have just 3 minutes to go through the reports. Thank you. We have 1 minute more, guys, before chairperson gives us motivation. Time is up. Mr. Musa Fofona, are you ready to give your motivation? Okay, Mr. Musa, if
Yes.
your house is giving us motivation, I think you can still be going through the report and listening to him. Musa, you have 3 minutes to give your motivation for reports. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving the floor. First of all, to talk about my motivation, let me tell you about my story in this federation, and you will certainly understand why I'm running for this position. My journey in this federation started in 2018 when I joined the federation as a student exchange officer of AP Mali. I didn't understand anything in English. Yeah, it was a great challenge for me because I'm French-speaking country. Yeah, for me, being in love with challenges permit me to don't abandon, to don't give up. And I knew how to stand firm and improve myself. And these same years, I joined the Regional Relations Office as a coordinator of member in association. And they said the next years I have again integrated the Regional Relations Office subcommittee as a coordinator of full membership. And during my 2 years mandates in the Regional Relations Office subcommittee, I helped several countries to integrate and helped some of them to get the full membership. Cameroon, Niger, and Benin and DRC. Yeah, my career was not only successful, I also failed. Yes, in 2019, I applied for the position of SecJ, to which I failed, and this allowed me to see the job I had. Yeah. Today, I have the chance to be in the regional working group, and the position I have occupied or I occupy now allow me to see a lot of things, the problem of the federation and how to resolve it, but also how we can make the federation more better. However, to answer this question, which is to say you my motivation.
So I have 1 minute more.
Yeah, I will say my motivation is more based on the love that I feel for this federation. To don't waste any time, Mr. Chairperson, that is my motivation. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Musa, Chairperson nominee. Now the floor is open for discussion. Any questions, comments, or anything you want to ask him? If any association also wants to propose. Okay, sure. So the floor is open for discussion. Any questions, any comments? Can you put it in the parliamentarian system? Tiffany, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson, for giving me the floor. I have a question directed to Mr. Musa. What new plans do you have for AfRO, and where do you see it going as chairperson should you be elected? Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Musa, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Tiffany, for this question. I think it's very important. For the federation, I have a several plan. I have a several plan for the federation. And the first thing will be to activate the inactive association. Yeah, I mean, the demotivated members. And for that, I will work in collaboration with CPs and SEO so that they will be more engaged and that they really know their job, because it is the one of the biggest problem that our federation are facing. And yeah, I will carry out action to accompany my regional working group, my team, and I will try to ensure that the SecJ especially translate all the important message, email, call, etc. To the both language, because as you know, we have a French-speaking country there, and most of them, even here during this regional assembly, didn't understand much thing, and I'm trying to help them in the inbox. So then I will help also the regional project office and the organization of educational projects, such as an online forums, webinar with speakers from all of African countries. And I think with the relationship I have currently, that will be easy for us. And with the Regional Media and Publication Office Commission, we will do more to promote more the federation and make interest the members to our several pages. They often organize live activities with guests of the pharmaceutical field. And with the Regional Relations Office, we will try to expand the family more already by helping those who have some problem. I mean, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Ghana, and bring others new association into family. I'm thinking about Madagascar, Central Africa, and Gabon. To the chairperson of the IRC, throughout my experience, I will help him with useful advice, guideline. And in addition, I think our federation has a good strategic plan that we will follow. And in this plan, it will be in indication of improving the collaboration of our region with the other regions. I mean, improve the federation budget also is one plan I'm looking for. And for that, we can looking for the strategic partners and also engage more the members toward active engagement and put into practice the memorandum the federation had already. I mean, the memorandum with FESPAO and EFMSA. And finally, one of the important points is the collaboration with EXCO. And I will try to assure that this point will be very, very taken into account. Yeah, that is maybe my plan for this minute. Thank you.
Thank you, Musa. Next in line, we have Selina.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson. Selina Shabashi, GPSA Ghana. Hello, Musa. I'm very glad you took up this position. It's not normally we get people from FESPAO taking roles in RWG. So my question is, I realized from your nomination, most of the things said they were related to French. I agree, even though, yes, you want to improve the participation of the French-speaking countries in AfRO, how are you going to do that without being biased and still promote AfRO in terms of both French-speaking countries and English-speaking countries? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Musa, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you, Signan, for this question. I think I did already this job to promote. Sorry, Herman, please. Okay, like I said, I did already this job to involve more French-speaking countries to this federation. Like I mentioned it in my motivation, I have helped some of this country to integrate IPSF, especially Benin Conakry, Niger, and DRC, Benin. Yeah. So already I have organized some of the time some webinars with some French-speaking country to explain them how is IPSF and with some CPs to explain them how is the work of the CP and how is the work of the CO. So I think to this kind of promotion, I will be the one, the best person to explain them, because in the French-speaking country currently I have occupied a good position, because in the first part, like you know, I was the past regional relation officer. So I have a lot of contact with the French-speaking country, and I think I can help them to involve more in IPSF. Thank you.
Thank you. I see Nakugoba Mahmoud next.
This is Mahmoud. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so Mr. Musa Fufana, I'm very happy to have you here, and I'm very excited to have you as chair. But I would like to ask you a question. In IPSF, especially the previous mandate, we've seen very many cases of people resigning and leaving their posts in the RWG and also in the General IPSF X Committee. So which plans do you have as a member of the Executive Committee of the IPSF and also as the leader of the RWG to minimize such cases?
Thank you, Musa, you have the floor.
Thank you, Muhammad, for this question. Yeah, really, I have guessed a lot to this problem when I currently, because I'm always member of a joint working group. But the kind of situation could happen. Yeah, and it's not like I said, this it's not possible to avoid, to avoid this kind of situation. But that I can do, that we could do in my motivation. I say we have to be more engaged, and for that we have to interest all of the IPSF member, I mean CPSU, and to ensure that all of the member who would like to apply for any position to be more engaged and to be more sure, because it's not interesting to let the federation during the mandate. But if the situation will happen, we will try to find always the solution, like our regional working group as did during our mandate. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I see Pamela Astrid.
Yeah. Thank you. Good evening, Musa. I congratulate you on your application. And yeah, you are an AfRO alumnus. As such, what is for you the aspect on which you need to work more to improve the visibility of the AfRO? Thank you.
Musa, you have the floor.
Pamela, can you come back, please? I lost you.
Okay. So I asked, you are an AfRO alumnus. As such, what is for you the aspects on which you need to work more to improve the visibility of AfRO?
Okay. So if I get it too clearly, is how is my plan to make more the alumni or active in AfRO, or I didn't understand it clearly.
Ok, donc je demandais en fait, tu es un ancien de l'AfRO, donc tu as pu voir beaucoup de choses. De ce fait, tu penses que c'est sur quel aspect que tu dois en fait travailler plus pour améliorer la visibilité de l'AfRO?
Okay, so she said.
I'm sorry, guys. Our regional assemblies are supposed to be in English, so
yeah,
if she speaks French, it needs translation before.
I will translate. Yeah, she asking, as I'm a member of IPSF AfRO, especially being away, yeah, how is my plan to involve more the participation of the members in the activities? I mean, so like I said, it's already the same thing in my motivation. Like I said, we need to engage more more the IPSF member, and for that, I say I will make several meeting with the CPs and SEOs, and to let them know their duty they have. Because if you take the job, if you take the roles in the IPSF, you must be sure you'll be go on, will carry on this job, and if the CP or SEO don't do correctly the job, you have another solution, which is to contact the president of the association to talk with them and to see how we can involve, how we can improve the job of their CP and SEOs in the region. Yeah, that is my plan for this. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I see Christophe.
Christophe Ajuamungu, CP EOB DRC. So I would like to ask to Musa if there is something new that he think to bring to AfRO, that he thinks that should be done, but what is not done. Thank you.
Okay. The new thing I wanna bring to AfRO, first of all, to to expand the federation is maybe the few thing I could bring to AfRO. And I talk about 3 countries, Madagascar, Gabon, and Central Africa. There's 3 countries I have a lot of contacts in terms of pharmaceutical students, and I think we can expand our federation try this way. And also the new thing I want to bring in IPSF AfRO in terms of projects. Yeah, in the French-speaking country, we have something we call forum. The forum is like a small symposium. So we can organize some small symposium online, and that is something I expect to make during our minute. And also the new thing maybe we can add in AfRO is to translate all this information, all the important email, all the important information of AfRO in French. Because like I said, I'm French speaking. I'm come from French speaking country, and yeah, I'm trying to do my best to speak English today with you. And yeah, I think I know the difficulty that my comrade French speaking country had, but we try to make our best to ensure the translation of all information. And that is my claim for this side. Thank you.
Thank you. I see Tiffany.
Thank you for giving me the floor, Mr. Chairperson, again. Thank you, Musa, for applying for this position. And I do have another question. You mentioned that you have been in the RWG this mandate. So I would like to ask, how well do you think you understand the roles of chairperson as you would be incoming chairperson? And how do you plan on integrating the AfRO associations to ensure they remain strong and improve participation, even as you represent us on the global scale?
Okay, thank you, Tiffany, for this question. Yes, of course. I'm currently member of Regional Working Group, even if I'm applying for the chairperson position. I have organized the Non-African Pharmaceutical Symposium. So I was the chairperson of the Non-African Pharmaceutical Symposium. And during my mandate, I'm co-opted. Yeah, let me precise this. I'm co-opted. Yeah, true. Take part to some decision, but I didn't get the voting right. But my mandate during in the regional working group permit me to see several things, how the regional working group work, how is the job of the chairperson. And the chairperson roles in the regional working group is to coordinate the work. And for that, we need a good leadership. We need someone we can talk to everyone. We will be available for any time for everything. And I think currently I have this profile. I have this profile because I'm someone who can gather the people on the same goals. Yeah, then that is reason why I running today for this position. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I see Ivan.
I'm Ivan, IPSF Australian. Thank you so much, Musa, for applying for this position. I think even my question to ask has been asked by my first question has been asked by Tiffany, but I didn't understand clearly. So let me just ask the question again. The question is, how well are you able to understand the roles and responsibilities of the chairperson? And my second question, as a leader, what are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for this position that you are vying for?
Okay, I think I say the role of the chairperson is to coordinate the work of the regional working group, to be sure to getting everyone to the same goals. And yeah, I have experience as a chairperson because I was chairperson of my local association, which is AP Mali, during 2 years. And I know, and also even in the West Africa side, in the first power, I have occupied the post of chairperson of external relation. So I know how this position work, and it's the same thing in IPSF. Like I said, I've occupied a position of IPSF AfRO, which permit me to see a lot of things, because I was the chairperson of AIPS, and my work in the regional working group was organized only the symposium, but I have a chance to see how every position work, and I see how now I know what now how we can improve the work of each position. I think I don't know if you are answering your question.
I see Selinam next.
Hello, Musa. I think you did not understand my question. I wanted to ask how you will still improve on the other French-speaking countries without leaving the English-speaking countries as well. I hope you understand now.
Though, sorry, can you come back, please?
I was saying that, how would you maintain like a balance between the French-speaking countries and the English-speaking countries? Because you said you encourage the French-speaking countries, which is good, but how are you also going to maintain with the English-speaking countries so they don't also go down as well? Thank you.
Thank you, Selena, for your question. Yeah, it's very important. When I was coordinator of membership and coordinator of member in association, the work was given me just to help the French-speaking country to integrate and to help them also to get full membership. That is the work my coordinator gave me. But that not thing I'm just able to help the French-speaking country. But like I said, if you are a chairperson of the region, you are not come from just one side, French-speaking country or English French country. No, you are the chairperson of all Afro country. And my job, the job I did currently, which is the chairperson of AFPS, and yeah, you can see through this, I have make everyone in the same in the same place. I mean, the equality. Yeah, all the information I shared in English, I shared the same information in French. Yeah, so about this side, don't worry. Yeah, I will take it on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I do not see anyone else on the floor, so we'll move into closed discussion. Someone please put Musa in the waiting room. Live stream should be off. Everyone's camera on.